In terms of military racing, it's our Gold Cup and Grand National all rolled into one. There's a lot at stake, regimental pride, that sort of thing. And you'll see today all sorts of very similar ties as the regimental groups gather to support their various warriors, I suppose. It has a marvellous tradition. It's been running for more than 150 years, and it's in every regiment's forecast of events, I would guess.
Race card, time phone.
We're over here to please now.
Have a good day, make it pay
Race
now.
card, time phone.
Is one easy for you? One, two on one. Yes.
Yeah. I know we've got the problem there. Absolutely ready. Okay.
Those of us who are stationed over in Germany ride out for German trainers out there. I personally ride for Christian Sprengel in Hanover. I was on exercise on a German training area, southern Germany, about 2 hours north of Munich, until 5 o'clock yesterday afternoon, leading my squadron on a major exercise. Cut away, handed over to my second in command, who was very glad of the opportunity, and rushed to Munich to leap on an aeroplane, which I got on at about 9 o'clock, arrived at Heathrow by about 10, and got down to the jockey's hostel here at about 11.
Badges this way, please, your cash tickets here. Cheers. Thank you. Private boxes in the hallway on the right, sir. Thank you very much.
I think previously it was true that, you know, regiments had their own horses for the meeting 40 or 50 years ago, but now the tendency is that horses are either privately owned by ex-members of the military, or indeed regiments go out and specifically lease a horse for the meeting.
Don't go without your time form. This is the chappie that makes you happy. Race card or time form. Don't go without the time form card now. 550. Nose is falling off.
Race card or time phone.
You have to take the ups and the downs. It's a great leveler, this sport. Horses are a great leveler too. I think actually the ethos of military riders or amateur riders or professional jockeys is pretty consistent right the way across the board. You know, we love our horses, we respect our fellow riders, and we live for our next ride.
White. We need a little bit more, I'm afraid. Another half pound, good solid half pound medium. A bit light, yeah.
They'll be in this. I'll need those back there for my next race.
6, is it? Yeah, Major Watson.
I've got 40,000. It's got a family. She runs
Nightclub smoking. This thing's just glowing. You're not sure whether it's a light or not.
My name's Ollie Ellwoood. I'm a serving officer in the Light Dragoons, and I'm currently serving at the Royal Armoured Corps Centre down in Bovington, Dorset. I've been extraordinarily lucky at Sandown. When I first started riding, it was obviously very difficult to get rides, as it is for inexperienced jockeys. And Robin Dickin had the great decency to put an untried jockey up on one of his hurdlers, and I duly won, which was great. And then gradually it's built up, and then I had the great honour of riding for Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth. and was second on her horse, Norman Conqueror. I then rode her horse the following year, Keep Talking, and I fell off it. I quite literally fell off it. It was the most tame unseat of my whole life, and it was probably the worst moment of my whole life. Fell off right in front of the stands and had to walk back up through the bookies. But Her Majesty amazingly put me back on again a couple of years later, and I won the Grand Military on Norman Conqueror, and then I won the Gull and Gold Cup the same year. And since then I've also won on Braes of Mar, won the Hunter Chase on Braes of Mar last year, and in fact this afternoon I ride Braes of Mar again in that race. So I've had a wonderful time at Sandown. I've been incredibly lucky.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to one of the most popular days here of the jumping season at Sandown, also known as our Military Day. And the first of our 6 races is the Racecourse Masters Handicap Chase, over 3 miles and about half a furlong. We'll be crossing 22 fences in all, a field of 10. That 4 of the 3 chases today run over the same strictly extended 3 miles.
Excellent. So what do you reckon? Is it going to make the going?
You like the ground, yeah.
In with a chance.
You can bowl along in front. I fear I won't be allowed to do that.
Post time, the horse is now running post. They have an enjoyable and a very successful day with us here on Horse and Hound Grand Military Gold Cafe. The very best of luck.
Elton, 70 to 10, 203. John, let's put that in 6 altar. That's altar in 6.
State agent 9-4 in 3 spots. They're making the run down towards the one fence for the final time in the 99.
Terrible. Thank you very much.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth, the Queen Mother, has graciously consented to present the Horse and Hound Grand Military Gold Cup to the connections of the winning horse, Court Melody. Just the 3rd man ever to win this race as a serving officer twice. Would you please welcome Dominic Alazanki. And a splendid silver salver being presented to Dominic. And of course, the Sir Guy Cunard Challenge Cup is also his to hold for a year.
The horse fell at the first last year, didn't he, I think?
Andrew Parker
Several times he takes all these pets as racing, pays them, he's amazing.
So it's his thing.
No. He wants a picture.
They're taking a picture.
Keep fighting around, get there. Yeah, money means nothing to me. Last red, go on,
I'm not looking at the face on.
I've done it already, man.
Can I hold a hand?
You may do it. I don't know, but that's where she's going to be.
Idea.
I'm with. I'll do it.
Let's do the photograph first.
Yes.
Back the winners, Mum.